because that's how I enjoy my life, passing out to my boy Cable. So just like Warren G did, except he woke up to say goodnight to me, which I also appreciate, let's all go over to Cable and let's pass out in this stream. Appreciate it, guys. Peace out.
What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good night. T Bob just finished up streaming, so I'm gonna do some streaming. Whoa, what the heck? Something on my computer just started playing all kinds of music, and I don't know what tab it is. That's gonna drive me nuts. Jeez. What the heck was that from? Alright, I guess I'm closing a ton of windows here till I figure out which one it was. This is what happens when you have 20 tabs open. What the heck? Hey guys, how are you? Oh, it's YouTube. What the heck? It was YouTube that was doing it. Frick. Alright, anyway, I got that fixed. Hey Moonwing, how are you? I just muted my desktop, so you guys quit hearing it while I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? Let me scroll back to the top. Brygab, what's good? Steven, how you doing? VI King, right on, my guy. Hey, King Warren. Oh, it's late, Brygab. DB, yo, what's good? Zandal, how you doing? Howdy, Tom. I think I got it in time to avoid DMCA, but, you know. Hopefully. What's up, Raymond? Larry, how you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm just finishing up my 1% of blitzes of the regular blitz tonight. Thanks, Brygab. I appreciate that. Hey, Twilight Bats Gameplay, how are you? Yeah, that was great timing for the start of that music to go. All right, I think I got everything set up. I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but I figured I would, so I kind of threw it together pretty quick tonight. Usually I take a little bit longer setting up. Thanks, Braden. So what are you guys doing? You guys farming any Royal Rumble? You finishing your blitzes? What's everyone up to tonight? Yeah, busy night. Watching the vault dumpster fire, right? Man, for the people that thought they were gonna sit and wait, man alive. I kind of had a feeling the pulls were gonna get expensive. I was telling some of the guys earlier, what the heck? K-Conflict? Holy man. Yeah, that's some hype. Holy crap. K-Conflict, my guy, thank you so much for that super chat. That's definitely got hype to it. Thank you very much, K-Con. It's very much appreciated. Right on, too, Bob. Thanks again for having everyone come over, too, Bob. I appreciate you. 78k points, Brygab. Nice. So, Steven, if you can farm, you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. That first node of Randy Orton on the Royal Rumble tours on normal, hard, or hell are all really good. Really, K-Con? Do you have enough to even do one pull left right now? I was talking to the guys and I was kind of saying, I bet it gets up to like 5k towards the end. Boy, was I wrong. Let's see what we're up. Last time I checked, it was at like 7,000. So I pulled mine early. Let me try and remember this. Hey, Shao, how are you? Did I get it right? Yeah, it's up to 7,500 now. Somebody finally hit one of the honky tonk mans, and it looks like 2 Eddies finally got hit. No Austins, no Rudes, 1 Lita. Still, hardly any of these ones got hit. There's 29 pulls left there and 29 there. So 58 left before it's just these ones. And let's see. Right on, Shao. I told you I'd try and remember. So the crazy thing is, look at the odds now. This one's empty, and still for those, it's still such super low percentages. Yeah, man. Oof. This is crazy. The fact that people are still hitting this. Look at this. If I wanted to get cash, this like a 5 pull is like 200, 300,000. Yeah, Bragab, I thought like 5,000. You know, but I didn't think it would hit 7,500. Yep, Twilight Bats, that's exactly what I did. I jumped in early as well, and I got 2 million coin myself and like 350 TP, and I thought that was really good. So I was really happy with that. Yeah, we do need that Gummy Tap Joy to show up, DB, 100%. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm working on finish on up my blitzes. I had some Tap Joy come in today from what is it I'm playing? I did it on double Tap Joy. It is, I want to say Rise of Kingdoms or something like that. It's one of those where you you build, you know, like your base. It's a base building one. There we go. I can talk really. Nice, Larry, exactly. That's the way I look at these vaults, right? Like, so people tend to get like worked up and mad on them and stuff. The way I look at the vaults is I'm not getting anything. Like, it's just there. It's free. I earned it from doing other stuff in the tours. And whatever I get is just bonus. So 2 million coin, 350 TP. That's a nice bonus considering I thought I was going to get nothing. That's just how I look at it. And I'm not generally interested in playing the game trying to wait till the end. And as you can see, that probably didn't really work out for anyone. Druv. Spend all for this talent up or save for this month and go all in on next talent up. So I can't really tell you for sure what's going to happen. Based on previous years, I want to say March typically has mini events, like 1 week events, and one of them is usually Spring Outbreak. It could be at the beginning, it could be at the end, and as Hottie Tom is saying there, we don't know how good the characters are yet. I mean, we don't know, like sometimes we get a really good freebie, and so maybe Tucker is going to be a super good freebie. Maybe Otis is like a tippy top showboat. We don't know yet, so it's hard to say for sure what to do yet, Druv. Right on, K-Con. What are you gonna eat, my guy? Right, or Tucker could be a bruiserweight. Exactly. So I have moves that I have to make when I don't have to, but I really want to make. So regardless, I'll be maxing the talent up. But I want to say I've maxed 17 in a row or 18 in a row or something like a lot. I quit counting, to be honest. It's been more than a year and a half. Hey Con, right on K Conflict. Sometimes simple stuff is good. Actually a pretty big sandwich guy. Um, Dr. Sparks likes to give me crap because I just put meat and cheese on my sandwiches. I don't even put butter on them. And he says I eat dry sandwiches, but whatever. Yep, the Twilight Bats, that's not a bad plan. Larry, you might be right there because like I think a lot of people spent a lot of resources the last couple months and we're not even through this week and who knows what people are going to do on the last card of the month. I'm expecting it to be a monster. I don't take the month off usually. I just try to be careful in how I spend my resources. Um, like lately, you can't shard recruit the chase, or I can't. You know, hey Shane, how are you? So I more focus on maxing the MLC. And if you look what they did with the MLC, there is a lot more coin in maxing the MLC than there used to be, which I don't think a lot of us have noticed or paid attention to. He's 4-star silver maxed, Twilight Bats, just waiting on tokens to go 4-star gold. I only have 5-star Hall of Fame tokens, so I will not be able to take him 5-star anytime soon, but he will be my first 5-star Hall of Fame card. And very likely, unless some kind of craziness happens, although I don't know which Hall of Famer I would have to pull, that I would take him up before Piper, because I like Piper actually more than Rude. So I don't know if I'd take a different one to 5-star silver over Piper anyway. Austin, probably. Hall of Fame Austin, I would. But there's no way I'm going to get Hall of Fame Austin. So most likely Piper will be my first 5-star silver as well for Hall of Fame. Punisher, he is my playstyle. Wendy is super good Viking. Super, super good. She's a very good female character too. But I still would take Piper first. He's Trickster, and there are not a lot of the Tricksters I have. He can lock the board down better than any of them. I just liked playing him more, Punisher, and that was without the plate. Once you put that glowing phantom on him, I don't see how you can lose, really. He's gonna like almost never lose. That 5 MP to start, and then the health steal and the subs. I just if you get both gears too, I don't see how he's gonna lose. Yeah, exactly, Larry. And eventually, I'm assuming the 5-star tokens will find their way into Showdown just like all the other ones did. I want to say it was a couple months. Right on, Punisher. That's awesome. And Rude can do a lot of damage and recycle and stuff. But no matter who you play turn 1 now, you're talking about having to go through multiple cycles these days. Pretty much almost anyone. 400k won't keep anyone down at 5-star silver. So, you know, you're going to have to do a couple cycles through, which Rude can do and can control the board just like Piper. They're very similar. I just love that he loads with 5 MP, and I love the health steal with the sub or the possibility of using 2 subs. He will do exactly what I want him to do. That is why I like him so much, and I don't have any other card that locks the board down and heals quite like him. So that's why Punisher, because he fits into a very unique niche for me, better than a lot of other cards. You know, is he a speed demon? Nah, he's not going to win super fast, but I mean, he's going to win full health on just about everything he does. And not be slow either, you know, because you get the 20% gem damage on him and stuff. You got your 16th sock. I have 15 stupid acrobat tokens, and I only want to take Bailey. I don't want to take anyone up else on my roster right now. So I'm actually contemplating Stinger because I like him. All right, 2 seconds. I'm gonna keep playing, but I I gotta mute my volume for like 30 seconds here. Yeah, Stinger's really good, and my legends are all weak, so I will probably do him after Bailey, and I have decent amount of shards for him. Plus I have his gear, and I love the card anyway. He's pretty fun. And he's just gonna get better because he can go with the blue-red setup at 5-star. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. I gotta mute my phone for, or mute my mic for just a minute here. It's going good, Mike. How are you, man? Nah, not eating McRibs. I just needed to listen to a voice message and didn't feel like putting earbuds in and letting the whole stream hear my voice message. But yeah, Stinger and Bailey would be an awesome match, Iceman Parsons. That would be super fun for the big hot tag. Although I imagine I'll probably use a lot of... Bailey and Balor is pretty good. But Stinger can get loaded really low charge and fill Bailey's moves, so the tag in can go really well there. You know, get a match, get it loaded, drop them down. Those are all good calls. Stinger and Eddie have WCW link. Yep. So yeah, the Piper Stinger question, I actually like both of them quite a bit. Piper can recycle too. I feel like Legend Piper, and this is no inside information at all. I just feel like if I was looking at guys from an outside perspective of old guys that would be fun to revive with gear, Piper would be one of them at Showboat class at the top of the list of guys I would look at. I'm not saying that he's going to get gear, but I could see someone like that. You know, you give Piper like 50% gem damage gear or something, and all of a sudden he becomes insanely relevant again. Just as an example. Or, you know, maybe, I don't know. But I think both are pretty good legends. I have my Stingers at 4-star silver maxed, and my Piper needs a ton of work. And I don't have a lot of shards for him, and I do have shards for Stinger. So I think given that, I'm going to go with Stinger. Plus, I have a lot more projects at Showboat I want to work on than Acrobat. So I have tons of extra Acrobat tokens just sitting around because I have no plans to do anyone after Bailey for females because I don't need another 5-star silver Acrobat for a very long time. Yep, I chose Dango too, and not at all unhappy. Dango's amazing. So I'm I got Sasha this month from the bags, so I have to work on Sasha because she's so good. And I had just taken the funny thing is I had just taken um, Lacey to 5-star bronze. And as soon as I did that, like this, because I didn't think Sasha is literally the only shards I can use other than Fiend, and I didn't think there was any way I would get any Sasha shards all month. And I'm like, all right, I need a female showboat. There's a lot of female showboat tours. There's no way I'm gonna get Sasha. I've been 200 shards away for like 6 months now, however long it's been, maybe more. So I took Lacey to 5-star, and of course, like right after I got Sasha. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not, but it's just funny how that works. So I'm hoping if I take Bailey, right after that, I'll get like Steamboat or Acro Triple H, because those are, or R-Truth. Those are the three that I want to take up, and I don't have any of them for males. So yeah, I think Stinger makes a lot of sense based on the fact that I have a ton of tokens, and I have no one else I want to work on, and I don't have a 5-star bronze legend yet, and I kind of need one. Hey Kyle, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what do I want to match here? What do I want to match? I guess we'll do that. Nice, Iceman. I don't have Hogan. My legends, I don't have Hogan, I don't have Steamboat. I do have Mr. T at 4-star gold, but the problem is strikers. That's the problem, because I have so many strikers in front of him. I don't know when I'm going to get to him. He's a solid legend, for sure. So, yeah, I think Sting makes a lot of sense. Kyle, that's a really good call out, because I believe using Piper, you can do 40 normals and max it. I'm going with the 20 hard modes. It's not as efficient. So if I wasn't trying to do as much stuff as I am, I would do the 40 normals, because it's a lot smarter use of resources. It's coming down to a time thing for me though. But if you can and you have the time to do 40 instead of 20, 100%, that's the smarter way to do it with Piper. You're going to get a more efficient use out of your Blitz tickets. I also, I think I want to max the solo Blitz again. Let me look and see if I actually do. Right now I'm just finishing up my 1% for my faction. These are not going to be worth much right now. Yeah, I have Andrade and Ray. Andrade's 4-star gold. Ray, I want to get to 9K for his coaching. So I kind of really want this for the token. And same thing with this one. The extra coin and stuff is kind of nice. And the prize wall bronze currency. $60 on normal. I'm pretty sure Moonwing said it was 40 with Piper Rex, but I could be wrong. Or he could have had the number off too, either way. I haven't verified the count myself. I just know I need to do 100,000. And I got a couple more to do. My HBK is only at 9K in change. He's a very good, another very good striker. Very, very good striker. Him, Zombie, Triple H, and Orton are the top 3 strikers in my opinion. APA Farouk, with all the bells and whistles, maybe could sneak into that talk. Yeah, my HBK is 9.5K. Right on, Jason. He's a very good card. Very, very good card. Hey, New York Giants guy, how are you? Patrick, what's good, man? I'm having a good night. How are you? Yeah, Iceman. I was literally building him like to the moon. Um, and then Zombie Triple H, and I'm like, okay, there's really no way I can't level Zombie Triple H. So then I'm working Zombie Triple H, and then I got Orton, and I'm like, well, I still need to do Zombie Triple H at least a 5-star. Um, so he's ready to go 5-star on Talent Up, and then Orton's ready to go 4-star Silver on Talent Up. So after that, then I'm gonna take So Orton's gonna go 5-star Silver first for me. Zombie Triple H is gonna stay 5-star Bronze, and then I'm gonna take HBK to 5-star Bronze, and then I gotta work DX China. Because she's so good at Striker, especially in Female Showdown. I can't not work her. In fact, she may end up getting ahead of HBK because she's so good. It's just so many guys to work on at the Striker. And yeah, I don't think I can put China off for very long because she's such a good card. Nice, Moonwing. Yep, 40 blitzes then. DB, mine is sitting completely untouched. A month with no new cards and just all events for resources would be pretty cool. Like, imagine the chase being resources. Yeah, Hottie Tom, I'm putting my eggs on Zombie Brian in Spring Outbreak because I'm only 261 shards away, and I'm saving most of my budget till then to spend on guaranteed shards, not on pulls, on guaranteed shards. If I cannot get Zombie Brian, or there isn't a Spring Outbreak or something like that, I think I'm going to move off of Walter. Move off of Earthquake with gear and take Walter to 5-star Silver if I can't get Zombie Brian. I think Walter is going to be the play. I'm not 100% sure. I need to take Walter 5-star Bronze and play around with him, but I think that is what I will do. As much as I love Earthquake with gear, and I really, really do, I think 5-star Silver and Walter might be the better play long term. So then the reason I'm not going to work Powerhouse China is because I have Beth, who's also very good, and then I have DX China. So I can have DX China for my China requirements and Beth for Beth requirements. So that's kind of why I'm thinking that as well, because it gives me more coverage in events and any China, any Beth kind of thing. But DX China is not DX China. Powerhouse China is very good too, so nothing wrong with that. DB, I feel like Walter is kind of one of those guys that fell through the cracks. Because there were so many good cards coming out when he came out, that a lot of people kind of overlooked him, kind of didn't think a lot of him, and he seems like he plays a lot better than people think. Right on, Moonwing. Earthquake is really good, like really, really good. He's been my feud guy. Like my go-to feud guy, actually. So it's hard for me to say I wouldn't take him to 5-star Silver. Exactly, Punisher. Keith Lee, I didn't get Keith Lee. So like really, if you think about it, if you don't have Keith Lee, if you don't have Hogan, if you don't have Zombie Brian, Walter is probably the guy, or Earthquake with gear. I think that's kind of the order for powerhouses, unless I'm forgetting someone. Powerhouse Macho is in there somewhere too. So yeah, but I think those are the guys. Gene, I do think there'll be a free trial. I'm just gonna assume there's gonna be a free trial every month until they're not, especially now that they figured out how to get them on people's roster leveled, because it was a support nightmare. So yeah, I only have Earthquake and Walter, Moonwing. That's all I have too. Yes, 3 people have Powerhouse Macho. Almost no one has him. Have a good night, Bob. Thanks again, too, Bob. You the man. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Imperium would be an awesome stable. And I don't know how late I'm going to stream tonight, guys, because it is pretty late, and I work again tomorrow morning, but I'll probably stream for at least another 50 minutes, so I'll probably go till at least midnight my time. Undisputed Era is really, really fun too. I want Roddy Strong and Bobby Fish and O'Reilly for sure. I have every Orton gene, but in particular I love Striker Orton. Bam Bam's good, Kyle, but you need to have him tricked out completely. The anti-stun strap DJ has on him is very good, and you need someone to load him because he doesn't load super fast. But in Showdown, as a hot tag, as DJ has proven, Bam Bam can definitely get the job done and is a very good card. Right on, Iceman. They're fun to do, you know, grinding anyway, so might as well try and make it less boring for everyone, because pretty much all of us are in the same boat. Gene, give me 1 second on that one. So, Anvil, I took him to 4-star silver, way, way back in the day. The Boomer Bus guys, um, I don't care for, right? Like, so he's very board dependent. When he hits, it is big. It is very, very big. But Anvil is not the flavor of character I like. So I wouldn't take him up personally. There's few ways you can run him and stuff, but he's not really my flavor. I don't like Boomer Bus guys, and we don't really have multiply perks really too much anymore. And when we did, they're super expensive. Rude Dog, what's good, my guy? Welcome to the stream. So that's kind of where I'm at on Anvil. He's also an Attitude Era striker when there are tons of amazing Attitude Era strikers. Yeah, Powerhouse Angle is really interesting. I think he could be pretty solid. Hey, Mad, how are you? Yes, Dango and Bam Bam is a good tag team. Yeah, I think Powerhouse Angle would be one of those interesting ones potentially too. There's so many good powerhouses. I would definitely take NWO Brett over Anvil 100%. I think this one will put me at my 1%, and then I will probably do some Piper Blitzes, and as well as farm some more Rumble t-shirts. And then tomorrow, if I end up streaming, it'll probably just be farming Royal Rumble stuff mostly. Mike, Volkov lovers will be happy to know the gear at oh yeah, there is no nerf for any of the guys at 5-star. So like Stardust, Callisto, Volkov, all those guys lost their nerfs. You don't know how to get t-shirts, Rex? Is that what you're saying? Magic Man, I'm doing very well. How are you? If you're not sure of a good way to get t-shirts, Rex, I can show you that tonight, no problem, as soon as I finish this Blitz. Oh, you need to farm some. Gotcha. Okay. I need to fill up my water bottle really quick at some point here because I forgot to fill it when I started streaming and it was basically empty. So I need to do that real quick at some point, but that's only going to take me a couple seconds. So yeah, tomorrow and Friday, I'm really hoping to pick out enough to get like 50 pulls, 60 pulls. That would be what I'd like to do. I do not, Patrick. I do not have the guys. I am one short. MDM is going to be good on normal then, Rex. Because none of them are in the WWE, Shane. They all went to AEW. I would take Acrobat Triple H for sure. Christy. Or Nathan. Or Black. Whichever one you go by. I'm missing the Sid requirement or the Hall of Fame Rick Rude requirement. I can fill 6, but not 7. I believe, when I tried. I think I was one short. Yes, if you have +2 MP, or yeah, +2 for the tour perk MP, and then you load them with Woods, and the black move, use Woods and IRS. Use Woods and IRS, and then play him on the easy one. And he can one-shot with just the move, so get as many loot boxes as you can. I'll show you too. After this, I can show you, but you just need +2 MP. Right on, Nathan. As long as you have +2 MPs, good to go. Mike Lang, I so do not, my guy. Hey, Shub, how are you? Yeah, if not, getting to +2 MP is relatively cheap. I went to +3 for Godfather, which was $1 million for that one. I don't think +2 was nearly that expensive. So it may be worth your time and trouble. Yep, I did see that regular Honky Tonk Man was available. But this is the last one I need to do for my 1%, so I shouldn't have to do them. Hey Sing, how are you? It's still White Claw Wednesday for 42 minutes. Oh, that's terrible. But you're not wrong. Right on, DB. You have a good night, my guy. Thank you for being on the stream. I know it's pretty late for everybody, so... I'm actually really happy with how these turn out for people watching. 40, 50 people at, like, super late at night. It's pretty nice. Sorry, Magic Man. Were you trying on the special Rumble tours? I have to be up at 6 a.m. for work tomorrow. I haven't been too sleepy lately. Right on, Jason. How are you doing on your pulls? Yeah, howdy, Tom. I usually go to 2, and I typically don't go to 3, and I go to 2 so I can farm quickly all month with Earthquake. I can farm with none with Kane, so I don't know why I do, other than Earthquake's a little bit faster. Right on, Jason. TP and coin, gotta love those. Yeah, if you feel like you're not getting them on one, go ahead and switch to another one. Kyle, I can't see your roster. If you're talking about Acrobat Stinger, he is not a bad one at all to go 5-star. Bray is probably not a good choice. You almost for sure are going to have a better striker than Bray. Dango can beat him in Showdown pretty easily, assuming it's male versus male. And I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure Orton will be able to beat him. It's 11:20 here, Magic Man. I'm pretty sure Orton will be able to beat him on offense. But I haven't played him yet. Okay, I'm going to fill my water jug up quick. I'll be back Just, oh, Mr. T and Brett are both way better than Bray, Kyle. I'll be right back, guys. 1 minute. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I would work Mr. T myself, um, for a few different reasons, but you could make, excuse me, you can make an argument that Brett might be better, but it depends how you play. If you get bad attitude for Mr. T, the bad attitude plate, excuse me, and a legendary strap, he can recycle the immobile gem damage move really, really well. And the power gem build that throws blacks out recycles pretty well too. So Mr. T is really good. All right. Let me check see if I did my 1%. I'm gonna have to do more for the solo one, but I'm not as worried about that. I just want to make sure I get my 1% done first. One more, 99,000. Let's see. Someone asked if you didn't have Godfather or Million Dollar Man. Do you have Ray? Whoever asked that, do you have Ray? Also, keep him. If you don't have a good legend, work Mr. T. But if you're gonna work Stinger, then maybe you work Hitman, so you have a good NWO card. Gene, I'm assuming you have Ray, right? Because he was free. Did you get Ray? Okay. I can show you farming with Ray. It's not going to be quite as good. As the other ones, but you should still be able to get some max loot boxes in, Gene. What level is your Ray at? What talent level? It might be fixed now, Hottie Tom. I'm not 100% sure. If Punisher's still around, he might know if it's finally fixed. Because they did fix a few of the plates a while back. But I haven't used, it's not. I didn't think so. I thought I used Asuka not too long ago and it still was broken. Which could be worse. Okay, 3-star bronze, 3K. You probably can still do it. I will show you after this blitz. That's what I remember as I recall Punisher. So did they just roll the fix back then while they tried to figure it out? I'm in the United States, in Oregon. No? Okay. What did it do that they broke? What? Words are hard. Everything. No strap, Mr. T. I'd probably use the red, black if I didn't have a strap. Oh, well, that sucks. So it's worse in some ways. Okay, that's definitely an issue. Oh, 5 match. Yeah, I've been to Astoria. It's a really nice town. Yeah, the Rock from the Goonies. Right on. Hey, Punisher, how about, though, them actually changing it back to Shamrock shards? How about that? That actually is super cool. I was pretty excited about that, considering how many people were annoyed by it. I actually, I don't know. I think my Sting is 4-star silver anyway, so I think I probably would have preferred the fuse for Sting, but for people that don't have Shamrock, that was pretty cool. Shamrock is a dual MP trainer, though, Mike Graham. He will give you +2 yellow and very handy. +2 yellow, +1 red. Hey, Peridactyl, what is going on? I feel like Shane sometimes, if and Punisher, maybe you've noticed this too. Take a skip strap, for example. When you're no, you get 800 shards, Kyle. Up to 800 shards if you max it. When your skip strap goes off, Acom gives you 1 yellow. Shamrock gives you 2 yellow, 1 red. MP starting. The skip strap, when it goes off, it seems like almost like the percentage doubles. So like it goes off once, then you have a 50% chance for it to go off twice, and then if it goes off twice, it almost always goes off a third time. Have you noticed that? Like I feel like the percentage chance almost doubles every time it successfully goes off, because it seems like when someone gets a skip, they're getting another skip behind it most of the time, and if they get 2, almost for sure they're getting 3. Am I crazy saying that, Punisher, or have you noticed that? You notice that, Moonwing? And it also seems to be that way on offense too. Like I just feel like maybe the percentage seems to like add on to the stack essentially when it goes off successfully. I don't know that that's accurate. It could just be me being crazy, but it does feel like that. Not that I'm complaining when I'm on offense, but on defense sometimes I want to throw my phone. It could too just be complete RNG and chance, and I just associate it that way, trying to make a pattern out of something that has no pattern. No, Gene, just 5-star silver just got added to the game, sir. Hopefully 5-star gold is a full year away. I feel like it's going to be faster than that because the 5-star silver was very, very quick, I felt like. And I want to say it was a few months ahead of what they did last time, like 3-4 months. But I could be wrong about that. Punisher would probably remember better on the time frame. And that should be 1%. How many more keys can I earn? Just a few. Okay. So I'll have to do a few more blitzes. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Rex. Happy to help. Yeah, I did my 5 pulls earlier on in the global vault. I wasn't uh I kind of watched it for a while, saw the trend, thought about pulling when it was lower, and then as I saw how expensive it was getting to pull, I decided to make my move, and I did my 5 pulls and got 2 million coin and some TP. So I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy. Oh, geez, cats. They just destroyed. It's fine. What was I saying? So I'm not unhappy with what I did because now it's ridiculously expensive, and I wouldn't even had enough to do 1 pull. So yeah. What do I use for the loot boxes, Gene? I'm not sure I understand your question. Are you asking why I get so many loot boxes? I've got Bailey going 4-star gold, Wendy and Mela 4-star silver. Right on, Peridactyl. So yeah, VIP. I'm VIP 11, so I think it's 11 extra loot boxes on the board for VIP 11. So that's where those come from. I don't know what VIP you are. It'll give you some extras if you have VIP unlocked. I think I always have at least 1 VIP subscription active, so I don't remember what happens when you don't have Shane or King of Kings, because I always have those 2. I sometimes have other ones. I always had those 2, like as long as I've been playing, pretty much. Okay, so Kyle, I think you were asking about how you run Ray. So Orton is really wimpy, 1257 talent. The key to farming is not costing yourself health packs. So you want to be able, and then being fast, and then getting loot boxes. So in order of importance, you don't want to die, and you want to be fast, and then worry about the loot boxes. In the case of this event, unless you get max loot boxes, you don't get anything for the event. You still get good TP and stuff, but you're not getting anything for the event. So Ray puts multiply gems on the board, so if you get those matches, they're a little bit better. And with 2 MP trainers, you can turn 1 with him. Shane, you're not getting it because it was only available to the first 80,000 players that clicked on it and spent a coin. There is only room for 80,000 people in the vault, so if you weren't one of the first 80,000, you cannot access it. So this is how I run Ray. Let's go to the moves for you. This Mysterio Express, it's available at 3-star. Bottom 4 rows into multiply gems of strength 2. I think at 3-star it's bottom 3 rows. 5 MP blue. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor, 2 MP. Choose 2 blue rows or 2 blue gems and modify into row breaks. And then the 6 MP black, choose 2 blue gems to destroy. So when you put that together with Bray and Lawler, everything's ready turn 1, as long as you have at least, I think it's +1 MP perk. So you can go off on turn 1. If you don't have perks, then instead of a second trainer, you maybe would put Matt Hardy on if you have Matt Hardy. But this way you'll take no damage if you can do this. Yeah, Punisher, I wouldn't have had enough to even do 1 right now. That is a lot of altcoins. And I do this kind of weird, but I'm banking on these 4 rows filling with loot box gems, so I won't try to break this one. So you just hit this move first. Blue moves destroy more gems. Kofi is blue gems, but if it's a non-specific gem, it's Rowan. So blue moves that destroy more gems is Rowan. If it's targeting blue gems, Kofi will work. So then you hit the row break one and put it on your 2 blues. Again, I'm going to save this because 2 loot boxes doesn't do anything, and hopefully, and I want to keep all of these ×2s up because it gives you 2 loot boxes for the price of 1. And then you break these 2. He's dead. It pins him. Loot boxes come up, and ideally it fills the whole bottom row here. with ×2 loot boxes. So you only need to make 7 matches instead of 13. Like that. So that's Ray is an option too. He's just not as fast or as sure as MDM or Godfather. But Ray is an option too. I think you can do a similar sort of thing with Acro Daniel Bryan, as I recall. Somewhat similar. So I'll switch to Godfather now because that's what I do for this one. So Godfather, I'm running dual MP trainers on. Ken Shamrock, as previously discussed. You could also use Beth for 2 yellow. Acom for 4, so that's 6. My turn is 1 for 7, and I have plus 3 MP for 10 MP. So his finisher starts ready turn 1, and it does 10k damage. But with Gooker, it does 12k damage because no loot boxes, no Vince to train loot boxes. But Orton only has like 11k hit points, so I just one-shot him. Gene, this is the first time we've really done one like this. There have been somewhat similar things where you can farm. I think there was one, a Masters of the Universe one, where if you 3-starred it with Big E, you could clear it, and you got something at 3-star too. But this is the first like community event like this we've ever had. I think it's really neat getting the community to work together and stuff. So with Godfather, his finisher turns the whole board into loot box gems, so I'm guaranteed to max it every time. Just hit one button and done. Completely mindless farming. If the move was leveled up more, I could maybe do a higher level Orton, but this is, I can just do this all day without thinking, and farm a bunch. If you have Godfather 4-star and you have Vince 5-star, is you can get his purple area move that places yellows turn 1, and you can be turn 1 with only 1 MP trainer and Vince, so you can do he's the best farmer in the game probably, depending on what you mean by that, but he's gonna do really good work for you. You can also use Beth if you have Beth Rex. Beth at 9k or at 5k gives 2 yellows. MDM is very good too. IRS is okay. My Valentine is 4-star bronze just for that reason. And back in the day when MP Steelers were good, I used him to steal from NBT and stuff back when people used to use NBT. Gene, I'm VIP 11. That means I've spent a lot of money on the game, sir. The more money you spend on the game, your VIP level goes up and you get extra perks. So like at VIP 11, you don't need to do normal or hard mode to unlock hell mode. So I don't need to 3-star normal, I don't need to 3-star hell. I can just start out, or hard I mean, I can just start out right on hell mode. That's a VIP 11 perk. I think there's at earlier perks you don't need to 3-star normal. You can start right on hard. Those are some of the VIP perks. As you go up, you get more loot boxes every time. You do get VIP points for the daily missions, so you don't have to spend necessarily to get there. Well, to get to VIP 11, you're going to have to spend. No question there. But if you play long enough, you can get to decent VIP levels. And if you think 11 is high where I'm at, that's nothing compared to the VIP 13. I budget $50 a week on the game. So I spend $50 a week on the game. And I'm VIP 11, and I'm not even considered even kind of a whale. So that would tell you what a whale is in this game. I think we did this on the stream one night. We were talking about what you consider a whale, and I think right around $1,000 a month is about whale territory. It stops at 13, doesn't go any higher. But yeah, the two biggest spenders in the game are Ed and Corgi for sure, and I don't even want to contemplate what they spend a month. They don't count. They're outliers. What I would like to see is them to add a 4th loot box, keep it at 13, but add a 4th loot box. That wouldn't surprise me, Rex. I think if you're VIP 13, that number is probably accurate. If not higher. There's a bunch of people that probably have dropped enough to buy a house on the game. If you can afford it, you can spend whatever you want. And also, it's not my money, so not my business, so I don't care what someone spends. I don't care if people know how much I spend. I'm pretty open that I budget $50 a week, and that's what I spend. That would be super cool. Oh yeah, I know, Rex, and some of people are more open than others with it. I mean, technically it's no one's business, but I also don't care. It's a lot to spend on a game a week, certainly. But this is my entertainment budget for myself. I'm not like a car guy. I'm not a clothes guy. I'm not a shoe guy. I don't want stuff. I have a nice computer, and that's good enough for me. My truck is nice, but it's not like a crazy expensive truck or anything like that. I bought it used, you know. So I don't actually buy much stuff. So video games is what I do, and I would, if I wasn't playing something obsessively, I probably, if I wasn't playing something obsessively, I'd probably be buying at least a $50 video game every week. Right on, Drev. Good for you. Yes, actually, Buck, it bothers me an extreme amount. However, the reason I don't, well, part of the reason, so this number, I just don't feel like pulling my diamonds yet in case we have a diamond event, which is, we haven't had one forever now. Keys, no reason not to pull. I just got those from blitzing though. Headliner, really no reason not to pull. The Silver League loot, I'm waiting for 17, so that's why I'm saving those. In here, I haven't cleaned it out today. Or yesterday, or the day before. But the straps I'm not going to open, because these are straps I kind of want to keep, but I don't have a use for them right now, and I don't want them taking up space in my strap space. So like, this is Hall of Fame Bree, but I don't have her, and I don't want to take up space in my strap inventory right now. These I don't open until there's the feud bags, because I don't really heal during the week. I'm, I guess, a bad faction mate that way, probably. I just forget to check. But the TP and stuff are just things I haven't opened from today. So, but yes, the red numbers do bother me. I just don't always do anything about it because I'm also lazy, but I'm not a hoarder. Did that answer your question, Buck? It does bug me, but I'm also lazy. And I don't want to take up strap space. And I hate selling straps in case I might need them. I'm like a prepper when it comes to that stuff. And about a month before they changed metals, I cleaned out my metal inventory and sold all the metals I had been saving that were single color because there was no use for them anymore, and it had been months, and I assumed there wouldn't be a use for them. That backfired. So yeah. You know, you try and make the best decisions you can. Sometimes they're dumb. I only keep a few epics. Like I have an epic for Beth. Should I take Beth up? I have an epic for Texina that I haven't put on him yet because I'm not using him crazy. But when he gets to 5-star, I'll have to make a decision because he doesn't really need a plate. Am I going to put an epic on him and then just pay to switch it later? That's a choice I'll have to make. But I typically, actually, I made a spreadsheet of all the legendaries I have. And if I don't have a legendary to cover that era or class, then I keep the epic if it's someone I think I'll use regularly. I try not to strap anyone up unless I'm using them often. I try not to unlock them unless I'm using them as a primary guy or think I will. So Piper's going to be my primary Hall of Fame card. I've made that choice. I've made that decision. So his strap is on, fully unlocked with a skill plate. Earthquake, I raid with all the time, or feud with all the time. He's fully unlocked. Hey Pock, what's good? Fish can't, yo. So yeah, when I know I'm gonna use a guy, I'll fully unlock their strap. Until that, I usually don't even put them on. There are a few exceptions, like the free card. I put their straps on if I need to beat the content. Hey Kevin, how are you, man? But mostly I try to sell all the epics because I'm at that point where I have a lot of legendaries. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. That's an easy to make mistake. A lot of people do that. Um, and later wish they wouldn't have. I did a few before I thought I got smarter with it, so you're not alone. Not good. What's up, Kevin? Okay. Right on, dude. Well, I hope the rest of your day, evening goes better, depending where you're at. Excuse me. I think I forgot to check the portal today. I should probably do that. New window. Yeah, but I check it all the time. I don't think I claimed any of my free stuff either. So, in fact, I don't think I claimed the last milestone for the Goldberg gear. Hey, Jeremiah Germain, what's going on? It's not fit to screen very well, but that's okay. We can fix that. Probably nothing new. I don't really usually check the offers super close. Daily offers. Here we go. That's the one I wanted. Right on, Jeremiah. That's awesome. And Webcoin shop. Let's see if those props are back today. They were selling props. If you, yeah, looks like they're not every day. Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday's not ready. Wednesday I didn't purchase, but it says I did. So hopefully they get that fixed, because it was kind of cool being able to buy props. That's really neat. So I'll be doing more trivia because of that. And events. Yeah, it would be cool, like at least once a quarter or something, Rex. Maybe every couple months, like you said. That'd be pretty cool. Did I claim? I don't think I claimed the last one. I did not. Hooray. Yeah, like get 4 of them a year or something. That would be pretty cool. Like get every quarter, do like where we get an inventory clean out, we do a community event, like just the fun little stuff that's not necessarily crazy, but just kind of nice to have sort of thing. Let's make that a thing. Like once a quarter, like a wellness thing where we get fun community event, get an inventory clean out, you know, some free blitzes. Oh, yes. My roster? It's slightly inflated because I have one hidden gem on there that's a 5-star bronze. And sometimes the portal lags behind. And then for content creators, right on, Moonwing, that's awesome. For content creators, when you look yourself up, it shows some things wrong. So it tallies your 5-star cards based on anyone you've ever had, because, you know, you don't lose cards. So when you look at my 5 stars, it says I have 17 and I have 6. And when you look at my Hall of Fame, it says I have 8 and I have, let's see, Booker, Sting, Piper, Trish, Booker, Piper, Sting, Trish, and Nikki. I have 5. So it gets stuff wrong. The 4 stars should be accurate. And the 1 star I know is accurate. It's Darren Young. That's my 1 star. Don't have very many 2 stars left anymore, only 7. You know, I don't really care about the clean out. If it's free, so I don't really care what I get for it. It's nice not having to scroll through it in my inventory. So whatever they decide to do is cool. Giving us free blitzes is a great idea. Not that I'm one to be a proponent of VIP passes, but maybe if you get King of Kings, maybe you can do blitzes free. I mean, something. Or you maybe make a blitz VIP so I don't have to worry about tickets all the time. Or even better, since Blitz is like a required event essentially for factions, maybe we just quit using tickets altogether for Blitz, unless it's some kind of special, you know, solo style Blitz, not a faction one. Oh yeah, I should go back to the game now. Game. Sorry about that. You weren't missing too much, just Godfather face rolling. Whenever I get something for free, I'm happy with it, to be honest. So this may not be popular, but since it's fixed, I will give my opinion on this. So the talent up, it's really cool that they fixed Shamrock and put his shards back in, because once they tell us we're going to have something, it feels really terrible when we don't get it, right? But if you didn't, let's say we didn't know Shamrock shards were going to be in there, when you actually look at the talent up rewards this month, they're better than the last few months. There's a skill plate in their skill plate chest that's equal odds. So you have a chance to get a good skill plate, and it's equal odds across the board. So to me, the talent up was going to be better than before. Not yet, Druv. I probably will. I did my 1%, and I think I have to calculate how many matches I have. I'm pretty sure I will. The Shamrock shards are much better for anyone who doesn't have him, right? Way better. So I'm glad to see them put back in for you guys that don't have him. But the point I'm getting at is we look at it as we had something taken away because we thought we were getting Shamrock. But it's at least from what I can tell, it looks easier to max than last month's Talent Up, and you get better rewards, even if Shamrock shards weren't there, or even if it was Sting shards. So it's kind of unfortunate in the situation, because it looks like one thing when I don't think it necessarily is, but that's the way it feels to us as players. Does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I'm saying there, or does that not make sense? Yes, milestones are different based on your leagues, Druv. League 15 and up, you have the same milestones as everyone, and you play with the big boys. So stay in 14 as long as you can. So to max this MLC at League 15 and up is 500,000. I don't know what it is below that, because when leagues came out, I started at League 15. 14's also 500k. Okay, I know you guys aren't in there against the 15 and up though. I do know that's the case. Sharma, I'm doing all right. Getting pretty tired. Probably won't stream a ton longer, because I got to be to work at 6 a.m. and it's midnight. But I'm doing pretty good. There's a lot going on, so I'm trying to stream more this week so everyone can grind and not be as bored, including myself. Right, Rex, exactly. But if we never knew about Shamrock, I would be like, man, we get this equal odds skill play chance in Talent Up, and we haven't had that before, and I would have just been happy. But because we had an expectation, now it's like, man, we can't have anything nice, etc., etc. Exactly. But it is what it is, and to their credit, they fixed it. I didn't think, I thought we were going to be stuck with the Sting shards, but they fixed it, so I'm happy about that. Yes, Larry, I'm an assistant manager, or sales manager is the exact title, I suppose. I basically spend it. Yes, Punisher, I liked your idea way better as well. I would have loved that idea. I don't know if everyone would appreciate it as much as the value of it was. No, it wasn't for both. Kind of better, though. I'll let Punisher say if he wants to. Yeah, Larry, basically it means I fix a bunch of computers and sell computers. And I have keys. It is essentially the assistant. It's second in charge. I'm not salaried, so that's good. I never want to be salaried in retail ever again. Okay, so Punisher's idea was, if we're not going to do Shamrock shards and we're doing Sting, let's do Sting with an affiliation strap so you can put them on multiple people, which was a great freaking idea. I would have loved a Sting affiliation strap. That would have been great. So I liked his idea a lot. Yeah, actually, this is funny, Larry. I have a big 5, 2 stores down from where I am. 1 store down is a Safeway, and then Petco, and then Big 5, and then a liquor store. So people go right from the can return at Safeway to the liquor store and stop and shower in my bathroom sometimes, in my bathroom sink. But yes, Big 5 is in between. There's Big 5, Petco, and us. Moonwing and 2 Bob. Right on, Patrick. Yeah, right, Larry? It's not fun in the summer, though, when people return their cans just to go to go buy beer, and they come in and like literally shower in your sink and stuff. Thanks, Punisher. I made that the other day, and I put them in alphabetical order, and I thought it would make it easy because a lot of people were like, man, did you do a video on this? Did you do a video on that? Because who remembers when I started, you know, doing content creator? I don't even remember when I started. So I'm just going to put them all in there in alphabetical order from now on. Exactly, Patrick. Larry knows what I'm talking about. Hey, Con, how are you? Larry will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've worked in retail, you know what I'm talking about. I was at Walgreens before I was at Staples. Oh, dear Lord. There's no crazy like pharmacy crazy. I do not miss that at all. Yes, with me doing it. No, with being with Scopely. I think 3 times, or 3 months maybe, as a Scopely content creator. Official, or whatever you want to call it. But yes, I think 8 months ago is when I started making videos with the purpose of having them be something. But I think I only started doing previews about 3 months ago. It really is, Patrick. Yeah, right, Larry? Oh man, sometimes like it just does not go away. At all. So I just pulled all of my Royal Rumble and did another 15 pulls right before stream and recorded that, which I'll probably just release in the morning. Let's see how many shirts I've got up to. Because it is midnight, so I think I'll call it in just a minute here. Does anyone have anything they want to see before I call the stream? Enough for one? It's not terrible. I didn't do too much of that. I could do my key pulls that I picked up. Let's do those. Not the right button. Mherex dance. How is Godfather turn 1? Good question. I have max tour perks for +3 MP and dual MP trainers. So Shamrock is +2. Akam is +4, so that's +6. Tour perks is +9, and your turn is +1, so that's 10. And his finisher is 10 MP. Right? Maybe that's what you like. Different strokes for different folks. I gotta check on this one last time too. Man alive. It's getting down there. 29 left though. So right here, right, there's 29 and 27. So that's what do we got? Like almost 60. We got 56. So if you pull, you got 56 not good things in there compared to what you're after at this point. And your odds are not good. Yeah, no, what a mess. I would not be willing to do that. I'm glad I pulled early and got some resources. That's just way too rich for my blood. Let's get these key. We'll do these key pulls. Yeah, safety dance. What is that? Men with Hats, I think, sings that. Pull early and pull quick. All right, here we go. I'll just skip all on these. Boom. You know, that wasn't cool. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did you see Macho like show up and I'm like, oh, Every time it does that to me, and I'm always like, oh, I got a card. Oh, I got a card. Nope. And they're playing with me. It is sus, I agree. Hey, Rackers. You made it just in time, right before I was about to log off because it's midnight. Just kind of wrapping it up here. Yeah, they are teasing. Acro Macho is my unicorn. He's my first unicorn, and I have not developed a second because I have not been able to get him. Oh, right on, Rackers. On break at work and you tuned in? Thank you, my guy. Very much. Yeah. I think that's about it. I'm gonna go lay down and try to go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. Yay. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hey, Con. Appreciate you guys being on tonight. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night. I may do another late stream like tonight because there's still a bunch of farming going on. Hopefully, we get a blog on what's going to happen with feud so I can get feud prep in tomorrow or Friday for the weekend. You guys all have a good night too. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And good luck out there, guys.